Hey guys, Czar here. Hope all is well. Trust you're having a good day so far. It is Tuesday, September 24th. We're about 20 seconds away from the open. This is the daily frame, guys, for the two sisters, NASDAQ and S&P. We are sitting at key levels on both near all-time highs, literally 2 or 3 points away from all-time highs here on the S&P, and not close to all-time highs on the NASDAQ, but we are at a key level here, as you can see here. And I'm not going to explain this again today since I do it almost every single day, but we have marginal up days on both candles here, 1 and 2, and bullish bodies for now, testing into and retesting these key levels that we're looking at right here. And that's the daily frame. Let's go down to the 1 minute chart, shall we? We are now open on the New York session. Volume weighted average price, 2 standard deviations, NASDAQ and S&P left and right. Looking for a potential opportunity here, pushing up now in that first 1 minute candle. We are 30 seconds into the open range here. And this is my power grid, guys. Daily chart in the top left, 30-minute chart in the bottom left, 1 minute chart, sometimes 30-second chart on the right-hand side. Marginal update here, guys, today on the daily, as you can see, and we have bottomed temporarily with a rejection wick here during the UK session and been pushing up basically ever since. We did come back and retest it, but we are inside a range here, so I'm not too worried about this thing going either way it wants to go. And now pushing down. I'm going to move to the 30-second chart here, guys, on the right-hand side. This is my execution screen here. Higher time frame daily, higher time frame 30, and then we have the 1 minute or 30-second chart here. In this case, 30 seconds on the right, as I mentioned. All right, dropping below open range and below VWAP on the S&P, above VWAP for now on the NASDAQ. Not going to jump on anything here, guys. Going to be very, very patient, as I typically try to be at the very least. Certainly for the first few minutes here on the open. Nothing for me to do, just watching. Got some mixed messages here, guys. Getting this bearish open here on the NASDAQ with a bullish body on the daily, and we had marginally broke yesterday's high on the daily as well. Ranging on the 30-minute, nothing for me to do here, guys. Back into open range on the S&P. I'm going to cut out dead air, guys, sideways grinding action, non-teaching moments, things of that nature. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know exactly what I'm looking for. And so I'm not going to walk through every little speaking point and areas where I'm not taking trades. I'm going to wait for the optimal setup, what I believe to be optimal, and I'll bring you in at that point only. I'm not getting suckered in here. This could keep on going down. That's okay. But I'm not doing anything here. Back into the open range now on the S&P. Bouncing off VWAP, or at least temporarily, on the NASDAQ. Just going to sit and wait here, guys. Let this play out for the next few minutes, and I'll come back. All right, guys, we're back here just watching. All right, sell stop order, guys, right below, as you can see right there. Stop above the high right there. Here we go. I'll explain this trade in a moment. Give me 1 moment. And I'm in, guys. And I'm in. I just looked away for a moment there. I am short the NASDAQ. Be right back. All right, guys. Back to the 1 minute chart here on the right-hand side instead of a 30-second. Pretty clean action now at this point. Or cleaner, I should say. This is choppy in here, of course. We are below open range. We had a drop down, a pullback. We tried to get back above. Nice shift candle here on the 1 minute. Then a rejection wick with a small body below the 21 and the 9. The 9 below the 21, both EMAs dropping. We broke prior candle low on the 30-minute chart. And then failing to follow through here on the daily, even though we had earlier in the UK session marginally broken yesterday's high. Didn't stay there for more than about 3 seconds before dropping back into yesterday's range. That is a more neutral signal than an up day by itself would indicate. And what's important here, guys, is that I had no interest in this when it was first breaking down below the open range or the EMAs, as I mentioned, but it was on the subsequent buy up, and then rally up, and then failing again below EMAs that are declining, that the second break of a pivot below open range made me more interested on the short side. It's kind of the market was affirming its initial stance, right? The bearish stance, kind of trying against it and reaffirming that nope, we want to go down. No guarantees here, that's for sure. And there it is, guys. Thanks for being with me. Appreciate you. Have an amazing day.